Here across Greenville and much of the western portion of the Delta, we're still seeing plenty of sunshine, making for a very hot and steamy evening. But out to the east, clouds are beginning to move in, especially in the northeastern. Some very strong storms are also beginning to fire up in those areas, as we do have a cold front beginning to make its way through. Taking a closer look at these storms, we can see this, some very heavy downpours are associated with this system, as well as they are heading off to the south and southeast. So they've made their way through Coahoma and Quitman County, now pushing into Tallahatchie County, as you can just see all the thunder and lightning with that. So remember, when thunder roars, go indoors. It's never safe to be outside with that much lightning in the area. And then it's continuing to make its way down towards the Grenada area here in the next 10 to 20 minutes or so. You'll begin to see the very heavy storms with that. But the main concerns with this is very heavy rain falling in a short period of time, and that's why a flash flood warning has been issued for those areas, including Quitman and Tallahatchie County, until 7:30 this evening. And with a flash flood warning, that means it's imminent or about to happen. So there is probably some flooding beginning to form along those low-lying or poor drainage areas in those communities. So if you know where those are, you should be watching out for that, and never try to drive through running water. That's always a bad idea. So just make sure you're taking it easy in those areas, as they've kicked up probably close to either a ½ inch to a good inch of rain in the last hour or so. That's just a ton of rain falling in a very short period of time, and hard for those drains to keep up with it, especially in our low-lying delta. Temperatures, though, at the Mid-Delta Regional Airport still very hot at 94 degrees. Dew points hanging into the low 70s, so plenty of moisture for those showers and storms to fire up with. But we have noticed the winds now turning out of the northwest at about 12 miles an hour. So we do know the front has made its way through Greenville. It just hasn't sparked any showers in our area. And so feel like temperatures still over the triple digits in Greenville, and now falling to the upper 90s in Greenwood. But it's going to be one of those sticky, muggy evenings with all the moisture in the air. You can see all the showers across the entire Mid-South, especially in eastern Mississippi, and making their way into Alabama. We've kind of been in a little bit of a hole here, but we will continue to see that front move through, and more showers will push through those northern and eastern areas. But the shower activity will begin to die down once the sun begins to set. But we will be watching another front trying to move in for our Tuesday. So here we go. That front's moving down to the south, taking the showers with it. So things will begin to quiet down as we go through the overnight hours. And by the time we wake up, we'll maybe just seeing a good bit of cloud cover, maybe a few peaks of sun making their way through. But we can't rule out the possibility of a few scattered showers still during the morning hours. But then we're going to begin to watch this second front try to push its way down. It all depends how fast it gets here. If it meets with that heating of the day, we could once again begin to see that chance for some of those isolated, spotty storms and showers to develop during the afternoon hours. And then that front will make its way all the way down and meet up with the other front as we head into our Wednesday. And that'll allow for that much more comfortable, less humid, very pleasant air to make its way in. I'm not talking very dry air, but it is going to be less than what we have been dealing with. And we're going to say goodbye to the dew points in the low 70s and back to them into about the mid 60s. So we will cool off a little bit. It'll feel much more pleasant to be outside as we go into Wednesday and then Thursday afternoon. So clouds will begin to build the rest of this evening with a few stray storms, especially in the northeastern region. We'll drop to a low right around 74 degrees. We're up to 78 at 8 a.m. with some scattered showers. We'll begin to get to isolated storms by noon, and then we'll see a few more stray showers through the afternoon, with temperatures topping out only around 90. So it will be much cooler tomorrow. And then as we go into Wednesday and Thursday, plenty of sunshine, very comfortable and seasonable with temperatures in the low 90s. Then as we head towards the holiday weekend, we begin to introduce a few slight chances for some showers. Right now it looks like the best chance to be on the 4th, and that is only just a 40% chance with temperatures in the low 90s. So it will be kind of a typical 4th of July here in the Delta.
All right, we've got to be careful in this weather. This is that type of hot weather where you kind of just got to sit in the car when you pull up to your location, get your mind together before getting out, drink a couple of sips of water.
And it's one of those times where you don't want to touch the steering wheel too fast, because that might be burning hot, especially in this heat. You might want to crack the windows, let some of that air circulate through. Just got to try and make sure you're taking those precautions, especially during this heat.
Yes, drink plenty of water. It is definitely needed right now. It can happen quickly.
Yep.
All right, thank you, Eric.